sword for the new one or the old one?
The old one? I don't have the sword for the old one. And we are back, folks, to another episode of Pteranodon Media Show and Tell. What the hell? Coming to you live from the Pteranodon Media Soundtank Studios in Burbank, California. No, we're not in California. We're in Texas, man. That sounded like I was from Louisiana. We're in Texas. Oh. They don't even sound like that either. I'm just making up accents. We are talking about Power Rangers. And our last episode, we covered our Mastodon. So if you didn't see that, make sure to check that out. And hey, before we continue, make sure to smash that like button. Smash it! Smash it! Love it. Caress it. And we are talking about the new Power Rangers Triceratops dinosaur, the Sabertooth tiger dinosaur. Derek is joining us today again because we're talking about giant robots, and Derek, like me, love giant things, giant robots, giant monsters, giant pizzas, giant burritos, tacos. And yeah, so we're going to open up this package here. We're going to take a look at this beautiful $14.99 at Target Power Ranger set that comes with two of them, which is cool because the Voltron set that I got only had one per package. I put Voltron together, Playmates Voltron, but that thing is freaking huge, Derek. That thing is freaking huge. Yeah. I'm tempted to bring it here, but I love having it at my house so I can have it fight Predaking. This is going to probably be about the same size as the original Predaking, by the way. So, which is interesting. This is done by Hasbro. This is Hasbro's take on Power Rangers. Again, this comes with a little booklet here. That's how a man opens a package. A man with an expensive hobby is addicted to toys. I don't like anything else but toys. This shows you how to do it. But we're going to take them out of their plastic prison to free them. Well, this is interesting. Well, let's go over our Triceratops here, which doesn't have much to offer. Because that's it. The wheels there's no turny wheels, no turny things. It's kind of a big hunk of plastic. But get in here, get out of there, the tail comes out. So he's a roly Triceratops. You know, the Triceratops used to be my favorite dinosaur, Derek. I know what your favorite dinosaur is. Kids at home, do you know what Derek's favorite dinosaur is? That's right. It is the T-Rex. But did you ever like the Triceratops at one point? No?
Probably like second best.
I liked in the 80s, there was always these cool pictures and coloring books where the Triceratops and the T-Rex were always fighting. They're enemies.
I saw that too.
Where do you think that came from?
Real life.
Real life? Were they there? Were they? Oh, wow.
I mean, I was there, I guess.
I wanted to be a paleontologist when I was...
I did too, and then I started digging in rocks, and then it wasn't fun.
You didn't find any bones?
I didn't find anything, and so then I said, then I'll start making videos on YouTube.
I only found human bones, and I was like, well, this ain't no dinosaur.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the tail's a little askew here, but that's all right. We can ignore that. I can fix it, actually. Hasbro doesn't have the best QC these days because they're just pumping product after product after product after product. And so it's going to have a little bit of a little weird thing there. So he will turn into a leg, and that's all he's going to be good for. Stay. Sabertooth tiger is quite impressive. I like Sabertooth tigers. I like tigers in general. If I was a caveman, I would be the Sabertooth Tiger King. The tooth's a little wonky there. Another QC issue. They're made out of a softer, pliable plastic. The head does move up and down. So far, this is one of the better figures of the line. You get some leg movement here and in the back and the tail. And there's our little Sabertooth. A little bit of a paint rub right there. I don't know how they got that all the way over there, but you know, it's all right. I can ignore that for now. You're a good little Sabertooth. The teeth do move. You can put them all the way up if you want.
Well, they're supposed to go up when he becomes a foot.
That's right. That's right, Derek. I forget these things. I'm getting old. But let us move on to get some comparisons with some of the other ones. What do we have, Derek, that you have? What have you unfurled?
Unfurled.
You want to start with the Triceratops?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you.
All right. Well, of course, folks, like the Mastodon, I'm missing parts. Because that's been like over 25 years. But this is your original. Let's move Miss Sabertooth Tiger here. And let's get the second Triceratops that was released in the 2000s. People are just screaming right now. It's like, oh, damn it, it's from this series and you're so dumb. Now, you can definitely see, well, if I put it on screen, you can see that I'm missing horns for this guy. But his sticker's coming off. He has aged okay, though, otherwise. They all have different tones of blue. This is our new one with the tail that gets stuck. This is our 2000s one, are still Bandai, Hasbro, Bandai. And they all pretty much have the same kind of movement, except this one you did get extra little wheels at the bottom that you could do that. And you know what? I got to say, Derek, I got to hand it to the original one. The original one is the best. It does have a chrome laser gun thing on the tail. This one doesn't even move. It's just kind of, you know, it just shoots all over the place. And same goes with this. This has a design here. So I got to say the worst of the bunch is the new one. But, I mean, he is a foot. And what were you saying earlier, Derek?
Oh, I mean, how many... Honestly, how many kids, when they're growing up watching Power Rangers and you play Power Rangers with your friends, who wanted to be the foot? Nobody wants to be the foot. Nobody wants to be the feet. They want to be either Tyrannosaurus or Dragonzord.
You know, it's
or maybe a pterodactyl.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody wants to be a foot.
Yeah, especially if you're not like you know, I mean, a saber-toothed tiger is a way cooler foot to be than a Triceratops, unfortunately. But here are some of the details that we get on this for these different versions. No detail on the Hasbro, Derek. Shame on them. I wouldn't want to be a foot that didn't have any details.
Oh, so to be a foot is bad enough. To not have any details on that foot, well, you're just getting stepped on.
Yes. I agree. So we're gonna we're gonna cast them aside. We're gonna throw them. We're gonna get our saber-toothed tiger now. Oh yes, this one. Oh yes, and let me get this one here. Now let's talk about our second edition Bandai saber-toothed tiger with our little tiny saber-toothed tiger there, and our original Bandai saber-toothed tiger. And you know what, Derek? Oddly enough, this one's blue and this one's red. This one for the win. I mean, that was amazing. The reason I bought Megazord to begin with is that, like, I loved Voltron. And so this was like a second Voltron for me, but live action. It still has chrome saber teeth here and movable tail. The feet also, you know, same kind of amount of similar articulation. But the difference between this one is that and these two is that it also has wheels that can move. You know, so you could roll it once you transform it and turn it into foot mode, and it could roll on, man. As Kurt would say. Kurt from the band Complete. And if y'all don't know who Complete is, they are the best worst band ever, and you should really check out Hoogie Boogie Land. But this is the only Power Ranger video that mentions Hoogie Boogie Land. Probably the only toy review video. But I have to say, for the win, you're going to get the original one here. But one thing that's I do find interesting about the new Hasbro one is the shape of the ears, Derek. Look at that. Very interesting. They're up, and it's not a bad figure. It's not a big figure. Yeah. Not a big figure, not a bad figure. So, that concludes our second video in the series of 4 Power Ranger videos that we are doing. Stay tuned next week, next Pteranodon time, next Pteranodon channel. I'm gonna release them all one after the other, but we're gonna be talking about our Tyrannosaurus. Let's say you don't want the whole thing. Let's say you want just Tyrannosaurus. Well, we can make that happen. I'm looking at something really quick here. No, I was looking at the ports in their butts. There is a port in the butt. That's for the legs to come. We'll show you later on. But anyway, folks, thanks for watching this. Feel free to throw some comments below. Red eyes, too. This one has red eyes, Derek. Another thing I should mention. Make the comments below. Do the thing with the thing and the subscribing and the adding and the liking and the DMs and all that. And Twitter, TikTok. That's what the kids like. I'm going to do a dance for everyone and show you how good of a dancer I am. Be safe. Love each other. Don't be mean. And we'll see you later on.